Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Today we are gonna finish off with the week with some Star Citizen, and probably gonna be the last time we play this till some more updates. So that's so what I want to do in this one is we've spent the rest of the week looking at the various sites and that. Yesterday we did some missions with Mr. Diabolus, Dragon Diabolus. And so what I actually want to do today is to try and do some more missions that, or just to try to do some more missions actually. See if we can find any that work. And try to do them. Now, yesterday was the first time I successfully did a mission and was able to complete it. So, hey, maybe we'll be in luck today. I don't know. So let's actually jump in and have a look. And of course, if there's anything anybody wants to see and stuff like that, let me know and we'll see if we can make our way over there. All right. So yesterday I logged out. I used the bed logout. Now, is that gonna work? Is it gonna bring me back in or not? I'm not sure. So we'll have a quick see of that. Where are we going to start off? I don't know. I think we're in the Aquila. In the bed of the Aquila, above Hurston. Yeah, that's where we were. So maybe we can see if there's any missions around there. There's one thing to do, to try. Of course, since they've been working on ArcCorp, Hurston stuff probably won't work. They probably neglected a lot of that stuff. So I don't know. We can try it and we can see what happens. And no, it doesn't work. All right, so be back over here. And yes, I've got the hand, no wrist issue going on. Let's see. Nope, not working either. Oh, wait, yeah, it disables it. Okay, so let's turn that back on because that is the best thing in the game. No mistake about it. That is actually the best thing in the game. So there it's calibrated, and yeah, I don't know. That's okay. So now let's. Yep. That pretty smile. All right, so that's up there. All right, so now, so let's actually go to the. Let's go to the main area. Actually, where are we? I think we're still in Hurston. Alright, so is that sunrise or sunset? Don't know. Never seem to get daytime. Alright, so we're going to the kind of main area here. Yeah, definitely needs feedback on this. Because I honestly don't know if I've called the elevator, if I haven't, if I pressed the button, if I missed it. You know, there's kind of no sound to indicate it or anything like that. So that is, yeah, that inner thoughts needs a lot of work. It also needs, I don't know what it needs. It needs a lot. Okay, so let's go over here now. That was sunset. Alright, and let's look at our Mobigloss. And let's see if we could actually find any jobs. Alright, so there's delivery, service beacons, maintenance, bounty hunter, personal. At Ball Station in Levski. Oh, we've got 28 minutes to get there. Should we try that? Okay, let's try that. So we've got to head to Levski. Meet Reko Batelagayo Station in Levski. Okay. So let's actually try that. Right, so we've got to get to the Levski in 28 minutes or so. Alright, now I've never done any of these contracts or anything like that. Usually when I accept something like that, I crash before I can get there, or something happens and I just can't get there. This time we're going to go. Now the problem is...
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport.
The problem that we've got is that our ship that we were flying yesterday is probably going to be... probably going to be... Oh, go, 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 go. It's probably going to be destructed or something like that. Now, have I got... I've still got a gun. Oh, don't carry two guns, because apparently that's broken. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to go to the station. We're going to pick up our ship. We're going to fly over to Levski. Now, I'm probably going to pick up a big ship. So we can get there faster. Maybe something... maybe the Gemini. Yeah, Gemini would be a good one to pick up. Because that should be able to make it really quick. That or the Hammerhead. Hammerhead's got no fighting ability without a crew. Gemini, it's got front guns. Yeah, you see, this would actually... I hate to say it, but as pretty as this is, I would avoid this landing area because of how long it takes to get anywhere. And I would pick an area that is less spaced out so that you can actually do what you need to do quicker. This would be something that you very rarely go to. Now that's kind of... That's where I feel there's an issue of trying to make things real as opposed to gamifying things. Apparently he doesn't want me to use that terminal, so I'm going to go use that one. Right, now that... yeah, you see there's not even there. Right, so let's retrieve the Staff Arrow. Should we hang a 5? Right, so let's go to hangar 5. Okay, 45. I still think that should be on the door or above the door. or even above that, where they see where that thing is, maybe even above that. Kind of having it on the floor, not really the most visible thing. You know, you have to look at it at a distance. You get, you know, you don't really do. Okay, now hopefully the ship won't kill us again. Last time we've gone to the ship, it killed us. Simply by walking inside. So hopefully that's not going to happen this time. And yes, I am still playing completely on mouse and keyboard. I haven't bothered with my joystick yet. Kind of wait for them to get their shit together before I look at the joystick part. So this is the Starfarer Gemini, which is a fuel ship. Although the fuel gathering, the fuel selling, the fuel, anything to do with fuel hasn't really been fleshed out, or do we know how it's actually going to work. So none of that has been done yet. We actually don't have any idea how it's going to work. There's been some stuff mentioned, but you know, we just nothing solid. Yeah, last time I died just by standing in this area over here. Just by standing over here. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to it. Now this ship design, I like this ship. I hate the internal design. It looks pretty, but it is so windy, and when you go into the upper levels, difficult to get to places. That it's the passageways, the layout is just horrible. Internals are fine. There we go. Alright, so flight ready. Alright, then we go over here, contacts, ask for clearance. Right, press Z, F4. So there we go, there's our ship. So it's a pretty big ship. As you can see, it's got the 2 refineries at the top, then 6 fuel tanks, space for internal cargo. It's got that missile rack at the front, some big ass guns, but it's not really a fighting ship. Whoa. Holy crap. That is really slow to lift off.
Please visit us again. Remember, if you're contemplating a career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for information about exciting career opportunities.
Whoa, there's another ship there already. We just lifted off and there was another ship there. Okay. So this is... Oh, so go back into... bring this there. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so those retros are really slow to get it lifted up. You want to get away from those retros ASAP. It's not like the kind of like the Xi'an just like shoots up. It's, you know, it's at full power, just shoots straight up. These guys, the retros are, or the VTOLs, call them VTOLs, are really just, it looks like just initial gathering. I mean, absolutely gorgeous game. Cannot take that away from it. Now, so we're getting up to that altitude. I want to lock this. Of course, that seems to still come up all the time, which is annoying. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to program to go to Levski, which is over here. Okay, so that's not working. What if I bring it to here? Oh, wait, maybe here. OM4 dilemma. Oh, let's try that. Let's try that route. It's the worst that could happen. Get rid of that stupid chat. Alright, so it's putting that up. How high are we? And oh, so that's getting us out of there. All right, now B. That's there. Okay. And that is so cool. Oh, now we should have the sun sort of, we should go past the sun, so you should see the sun come close to us and then moving past that. Now while it's quantuming, let's go for a walk around the ship. I think we got 5 minutes, so let's take a look at around the ship. Alright, so you've got the escape pods over here. This is to the upper floor, but it should have, you know, a lot. There's your cargo area, but we should be able to come out here, and we should. And this is a airlock, and this is the outside balcony where you can monitor the monitor the station, you know, the petrol tanks and stuff like that. Now this has got the artificial gravity on it, so, and it's obviously in the shields and stuff like that. Now if I jump off this balcony, then I'll be left behind, but while I'm in there I'm still covered. No, not breathable air, but still covered within well, there you can see us going past the sun. Okay, so that's actually, I mean, that's actually pretty cool. There are elevators on the side here to go up to the next level, but we're going to go up via the stairs. I mean, it's a fair amount of cargo space. Actually, I don't know why it's showing the those warp particles in the ship. Shouldn't really do that, because, you know, the shield should protect it. I keep calling it warp, but it's not. Alright, so inside here you've got... so that's an elevator to the 4th floor. You've got kind of different areas. I mean, we should have the... Yeah, there you've got your kind of component compartment. You've got your engine area and your gravity generator, and that's actually to, remember I talked about those elevators that go down to the balcony? That's these guys over here. So this is the airlock area. Yeah, we can go into this little room, you know, if we go around and go into there, but we're not going to do that. More escape pods. And this is those struts. There's giant struts at the end, and of course leading to the turrets at the back. So it's got a fair amount of turrets to the ship, and yeah, so more of that. Right, so what we're going to do is, yeah, let's just go around here. There's that engine room. Okay. There are more components and stuff like that. More of these at the same time. And again, the same sort of thing at the back there. Okay, with, you know, more areas there. Now it's also got a larger sort of area with a ladder to go up and down. So you can use that instead of going on the stairs. We will use that to get down to the... We'll use that to get down to the that's what I mean. I thought I hit it, but I didn't. We'll use that to get down to the... Okay, so we've arrived at the planet. Alright, so over here, there's that one ladder I was talking about. On the other side, you've got the crew quarters with their bathrooms and stuff like that. And this is just absolutely dumbass. Men and women bathroom. Which don't open. Yeah, that's just... Sorry, that's dumbass. If you're in a working ship, you wouldn't have that. Okay, so those are the elevators. Then you've got the mess hall over here. And you've got your captain's office, captain's bed and bathroom. So yeah, and of course the top turret. So let's go down back to the what do you call it? Bridge. I think we've exited warp. Yeah, it's a pretty very confusing mess to get around in this ship. There we go. We are at Delamon. I see this was a lot quicker. Simply because yeah, this was a lot quicker simply because we are using a larger ship. Okay. Seriously? No, come on. There. Levski. Okay. So 115 kilometers. So why can't I? Why can't I jump there now? Hey, Horace.
Good morning, boss man. Here are my morning titties just for you.
Oh,
Hashtag
that's just
feels special.
Hashtag feel special with the space. So it's not a real hashtag, but I do feel special. So what's happening, Hot Ice? What's new? What is new with you? Oh, okay, so I can't, for some reason I cannot quantum there. Do the space. What's new? I'll wake up. Yeah, well, that's kind of new. Oh, so how fast am I going? Oh, I'm start pressing shift. But how fast am I going? And why can't I jump there? Let me try turning the power off.
System off.
Flight ready. Alright, so.
Systems on.
Guess it's pulling up. Alright, so obviously, yeah. Obviously something's broken or it's not working or it's not explained or the UI is crap or something like that. But yeah, for some reason unknown to me, I cannot quantum there. Now I understand if it's 50 kilometers away, it gives you a warning. There's no warning there or anything like that. So I don't know what's going on. Now, if I press shift, which is boost... Is shift boost? I don't know. And this should be slower. It's like really slow. So I'm not sure. If I push this up there. Alright, so I'm not sure. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm moving my slider thing up there, increase the maximum speed. Right. Okay, so let's cut off the cruise. Back to normal speed. I don't know. Check third. Oh. Why is it clunking along at 13 frames a second? Okay, so I'm going way too fast. Alright, yeah, well, this Daffy thing is just Daffy. Whoop. Yep, that was the space station that we are going to. Oh crap! Up, 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 up! Up, 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 up! Oh! 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 We survived! We survived! Okay. Oh, we only overshot the target by yeah, we only overshot the target by 10 kilometers. Somehow we survived. That was some awesome piloting by yours truly. How the hell did we survive? Did we take any damage? Look, there's somebody flying an escort. Holy crap, that was funny. See, I don't have this chat on because it's annoying. Actually, I don't even know if the chat's on or not. Yeah, I mean 20 frames per second. It's definitely doesn't help. Ah, so let's have a look. Contacts.
And there. Hangar assigned.
Ah, so where's which hangar? So yeah, I honestly don't know how to actually line this up. Let's do this like this. Ah, crap. God, oh, fuck this thing. Seriously, this is just so horrible. Come on, center.
There you go. safely landed.
Alright, so... What the hell? No, come on! Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you freaking kidding me? Just died for no apparent reason because I walked out of the cockpit after I landed. I died. Yeah, game is perfect. See, it's actually shit like that that is really frustrating. But you know, you've got to deal with the low frames, and then you've got to deal with random shit like that, and then having to run like thousands of kilometers to get anywhere. Alright, so that guy's down there. Alright, so at least it spawned me in this area that didn't spawn me all the way back to the other one. That's the grandfather. So all we're doing is we're trying to do a well, I'm not sure where Rocco is. There's that way. I don't know. Yay, this great frames, 18 frames per second. Ah, borehole station. Oh, didn't know about this place. And I mean, of course, with these large sizes, you're going to want to run everywhere. But apparently, people don't want you to do that because it ruins their immersion. You've got something on your leg, dude.
Don't think I've seen your face around these parts before. We get our fair bit of traffic, but I make a point of knowing who's who. What brings you around?
Oh, great. No, I can't select anything. This is why I can never do a mission in this thing. Because look at this, now I can't select anything.
Come on now. That's how it's gonna be.
Yes, that's how it's going to be because I can't select anything. Ah, click, 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 click.
Hey! I was hoping you'd swing round again. I appreciate a hard worker. Nice work on that last job.
I didn't do a last job.
But you're not here to listen to me chatter, are you? Let's see what I can dig up.
That's...
Here. I've got some cargo that needs to be moved. Here are the details for you.
Ore delivery. You're going to bring a sample of ore from Benson Mining Outpost back to Levski for comparative.
Have a look, see if it's right for you.
Fine.
It's all yours.
Pick up.
Keep your wits about you. You're here.
Pick up Laranite from Benson Mining Outpost. So now we've got to do this whole long walk back to the ship. Pull up another ship. I'm not taking that software. It's nuts. I just use it to get there real quick. You know, without having to sit in Quantum for 15 minutes. So we need a ship that can take some cargo. I wish we could actually do this at a decent frame. Hey, Dovikin. Yeah, just a second. So I'm getting ultra annoyed with this game. I've just started and I'm already ultra annoyed with it. Let me have a look. Oh, well, they're Minecraft or something. Yeah, I don't do Minecraft. I've never got into Minecraft. It really has zero appeal to me. I honestly, I couldn't give you an answer. So this is down there. Let's claim that. No, I mean I couldn't give you an answer because I don't know what's good and what's bad in Minecraft. You know, that's kind of you know, it's kind of the issue. Is if you don't know the game, you can say, "Oh, that looks great. That's impressive." In the meantime, it's just a block standing there. So I mean, yeah, it looks like a building. So, yeah, but I don't know if it's impressive or not. So what I'm doing is I'm just filing claims for all these things, so I can respawn them anywhere, which... This would be so horrible for somebody with one ship. Yeah, actually Imperium is the one that got me started with survival games. What the hell?
There, all set.
No, I didn't retrieve it. Ah. Alright. Oh, it actually tells you now where it is. Alright, so we're gonna take... what have we got that's actually can hold some cargo? You see, now it's showing me this. Oh, we're gonna have to use the freelancer. I hate the freelancer.
All right, your ship's all ready for you.
Where's my ship? Hangar 4. See, look, this one has got the stuff on top. That makes sense. In hers, the stuff's at the bottom. Doesn't make sense. Now, did I call this? See, I mean, this is what you need. You need indicators over here to see if the elevator is moving or stuff like that. Because I don't know if I called it. I pressed the button. I don't even know if I pressed the button. There we go. Okay, there's no indication that you're moving or anything like that. It kind of needs to be. Oh, so yeah, we got this horrible freelancer. I know some people love this ship. I definitely am not the fan of this one. What? Oh, so I almost started to die over there as well. Now apparently there are hotkeys to start up these ships quickly and stuff like that. No idea.
Hello, how can this help you today?
Well,
Systems on.
you can give me a view.
You're clear to take off. Have a good one.
Oh, shut up. Hey, Toyman. Okay, so... there we go. Getting off there. Oh, wait. Why am I not... Wait, why am I not seeing my levels and stuff like that? Oh god, did it do that thing again? Oh, I think it did the thing again. No, I've still got my helmet on. Ah, yeah, Toy Man, the game looks great. Operative word on looks. At the moment, there really isn't much of the game, and it's I'm not sure when you will see a game, but it looks great. There's one thing that they got right is looks. Well, frame rate not so much, but look-wise, yes. I cannot deny that. Alright, so we've got to pick up Laranite from Benson Mining Outpost. Now, where the is that? The character... Yeah, so what it's got is they've got something called Face over IP. So that's on... It's on yellow. Alright, so let's set route to yellow. Why do you have to go that way? Okay, let me just do that way. So let me just get into Quantum first. Come on, calibrating. Hey, Sylvian. Hey, the alien. Is that a standard Twitch emote, or is that a BTTV, or what's that other one? There's another one that does emotes as well. BTTV, yeah. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no. Leaving the planet behind. Flying towards Crusader. Okay, so let me show you this. So what this is... Oh, now it's not working. Great. No, oh. Why is it not working anymore? Oh, so it stopped? Crap, so we got it in this planet. Frankenface. That's it, Frankenface.
Quantum travel.
Never actually used the Frankenface thing. Right, so there's yellow. Oh, so we need to cool down first. Now, let me see if this works now. There we go. So this is face over IP. So it's using my camera on my computer to take what are my facial expressions and map it onto my character. So if I, do my eyes there, if I give a big smile. Hey, big boy. How you doing? It's great. Best thing in the game. No doubt about it. That is the best thing. The single best thing about Star Citizen is that. 100%. That is the single best thing. My volksan is lelijk. The thing is, other people in the game will see it. So what I've been doing is I've been going up to other players and making faces at them.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah. Sorry. It's just. Alright, so we're going down to Yellow to pick up a package. Ah, crap. And this navigation system is. I'm sorry, it is awful. I know some people say, oh, it's not so bad, it's fine. I can use it just fine. No, it's absolutely awful. It looks pretty. That's about it. Well, what you're hearing is my opinions on it. So we are trying to do a mission. Where can you get this? So I mean, it's the type in exclamation point SC in chat, or no, exclamation point fly. I think it's the exclamation point fly. Oh, SC works as well. Hey, Maniraju. Look what I got. It is your fault. It's totally your fault. Alright, so yeah, so what it is robertspaceindustries.com. Now this is a game Kickstarter in 2012. It was for the spiritual successor of Wing Commander by Chris Roberts. But it's expanded into a persistent universe and another game called Squadron 42. And the scope creep is ginormous. So it's expanded beyond anything that anybody expected. I'm not going to say wanted, because there are few people that wanted it, but I don't think they wanted to wait as long as it ending up. I mean, they are doing a lot of new things. The unfortunate problem is they're reinventing the wheel for absolutely everything, instead of using tried and proven techniques, and so it is taking a lot longer than one would like. And it's still extremely early in development. I mean, extremely early. So it's bug ridden. It's the type of thing I will only pick up every 6 months and play for a couple of streams, and then I'll put away and wait for another 6 months to move. Yeah, I don't have a SQ-42. How can you not? Oh, that's weird. Okay. I need to set up the thing on that. Alright, so what Sylvian is doing there. Let's see, the pawn stash. So what I'm doing is Yeah, I've got to update that. So, what we had is we had a little, when I did my 24-hour stream, you know, we had a thing that, okay, if I reach a certain amount of subs, I will grow a porn stash. Like that. And we reached that amount, which was highly unexpected, and to be honest, pissed my wife off. She doesn't want me to grow this thing because she says it's going to look absolutely stupid. And she's right, it is going to look absolutely stupid. But we're going to grow this thing for at least a month. And so there is, I need to update that so that everybody can use it. But yeah. So 5 days, this is 5 days growth so far. Yeah, we are growing this porn stash. But yeah, I mean, look at this. I have high hopes that this game will actually be playable and actually be a decent game in the future. The thing is, one of the issues that they've got is all their resources are really pushing towards Squadron 42, getting that out. Now apparently that beta, the latest news is the beta of that is going to be in 2020. Hopefully once that game gets out, they'll put more effort into this one, into the actual, what I believe are the core systems. For example, we don't know how exploring is going to work. They're selling explorer ships and stuff like that, but we've got no idea how exploration is going to work. We've got no idea how refueling is going to work. Yes, they're selling refueling ships. Our cargo carrying is a very, very basic implementation at the moment. Mining is extremely basic implementation. No salvaging, no repair, no... I mean, even the bounty hunting in that is kind of kill the ship. So it's not ultra basic. We've just got no idea how these things are. And that's kind of my issue. Is stop with the pretty graphics and actually get the core of the game done. And then do the pretty graphics. But I don't think that's ever going to happen until Squadron 42 is out. So you've got another 2 years before they start working on the core of the game, you know, on the actual real implementation of the stuff with any seriousness. I mean, some people are fine with that. I'm a little bit annoyed by it. You know, so I mean, I don't see the persistent universe being anywhere near even beta stage for like 5 years. That's why I advise people not to buy the game. You know, yes, make an account, play the free weekends to get a view. I stream, you stream. Thank you for the follow and walk with the Alien Army. You know, so yeah, I advise people to make an account, and when they have the free play weekends, you know, have a look at where it's at in that. But don't buy anything until they're actually, you know, it's actually closer to release. I mean, look at this. Even the way the landing works. I mean, there's no. Right, so now I'm going to try. See, I can't see where I'm landing at all. I have to go into third person to see it. Now, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things. This game has got a ton of white knights that will tell you, oh, the game's great, it's playable, it's this, it's that. I'm not one of those guys. Right, so let's actually Okay, let's try it. I mean, the thing is, the game does look absolutely gorgeous. You know, the game does look gorgeous. You cannot take away the what they have done. It's a very good looking game. But do I believe it's a playable game for any length of time at the moment? No. Definitely not. So I mean, like, they've got that system which is... Okay, I think that's just killed me. Yep, that killed me. Oh yeah, try walking in a ship. Oh yeah, so what they've got there, they've got a thing called localized physics grid. So inside a ship, it has got its own physics grids to outside, the ship. So your ship can be doing loops and spins and whatever, and those inside the ship are not affected by that. They can walk normally. You know, artificial gravity, they can do everything normally. Alright, so this is why I have not been able to ever finish a mission. Besides those ones that Diablos showed me yesterday. Besides this one Diablos showed me yesterday, those were the only 2 missions I've been able to do since 3.0 came out. But this is the Levski space station. Yeah, I assume it's... That, you know, it's... And the other thing is all the talk about OCS and fixing all the problem, you know, these problems and stuff like that. I mean, 40 frames per second, and there's absolutely nothing here that requires 40 frames per second.
There. Should be waiting for you in the hangar.
Toyman, yeah, the whole idea with this is, okay, wait, have I got...
Good luck out there.
Hi! How you doing? Alright, let's
Hope to see you again one day.
What? Yeah, so I mean, it's got a lot of stuff in here that's I feel sorry for her face now. Well, look at this outfit I'm wearing. It's great. I chose every different color I could. It's awesome, this outfit. Well, I've got a choice. Alright, so let's go get another ship. That's custom interpretation. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to... Crap. Oh, so now this is not working. So I'm gonna have to log out and log back in. Oh, there. Now this one works. You see, it's if you are not if you've got very little patience for the same bugs and stuff never being fixed, because honestly, that's what it feels like. Then definitely stay away from this game. Eventually it will be, but I mean, it doesn't appear to be any sort of priority on that. The priority seems to be pretty things. That's the unfortunate thing about it. And there are some monster ships in here. Like there's that Reclaimer, which is absolutely ginormous. Actually, so we're gonna have to do the whole wake up thing again, and you know, work from there. But if there's anything anybody wants to see in particular, let me know, because all I'm trying to do at the moment is missions, which has not been going well. What's that, almost 2 hours, and we have yet to be able to do a single mission. Well, like I said, 2 hours, and we have yet to do a single mission in 2 hours. I came to Twitch because I can't. I stream. I am okay. So there are a lot of full-time Star Citizen streamers. This is literally the only game they play, and they know which missions are working and which missions are not working and stuff like that. But I'm more of a casual streamer, or casual Star Citizen streamer. I don't know all the stuff, so I come in as a complete noob whenever I stream this, and honestly, it is one of the most frustrating games I have ever streamed. Oh no, I am on the level to do that. Shit. And so since 3.0, because I refused to play this game at 15 frames a second. Point blank refused. So I haven't played it until when did they bring that in? 3.3 with OCS, but nothing worked. So you had semi decent frames in certain areas, but nothing else worked. And so then I said I'm going to skip it till the next one.
All set.
Now this is the new flight path, the new flight model one. I wanted to see what the new flight model was like, and it's like that. You don't know if you've called the elevator or you haven't called the elevator. And to try to get a feel of the new flight model, but the new flight model isn't finished yet. So that's only going to be finished in 3.6, maybe. But I see the frames have tanked again. So I don't know. It's just, I just find it one frustrating experience after another. So I usually don't look at. So I usually give the game a rest for another 6 months. Hopefully they've actually made it more playable, and they never fail to disappoint me. But there's more pretty stuff. There's always more pretty stuff. Alright, so this is the Cutlass Black now. which hopefully will be a lot more stable. So this is another... This is a really nice ship. I like this ship. It is not what they originally sold, but how it's turned out is... It's a good utility ship now. Okay, so let's get in. And as you said, you know, Toyman, so what you've got over here is you're gonna have other people sitting at the back of your ship. I mean, it's even got jump sheet, jump seats for them. You can actually store other little vehicles in here or cargo. It's got doors so people can jump out in EVA and stuff like that. Right, where's the turret? Oh, it's got a turret, a manned turret over there. So while you're fighting, somebody can jump into the turret and do that. Oh, I just did that with my Oh fuck! No! Oh, God damn it! Look, I'm taking damage on my legs, trying to get into the seat. For fuck's sake! Can I even get in there? No, I'm screwed. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, you couldn't actually see it over there. You couldn't see behind my camera is the... Wait, let me just see if I can move that quickly. Oh, you don't understand. I have people say, oh, it doesn't happen to me. It doesn't happen to me. You know, I've never had that happen. I have had every single bug known to man while I play this game. Either I'm the unluckiest person ever when it comes to Star Citizen, or the game is just bad. My bet is my vote is on the game is just bad at the moment. Where's this thing now? Can I? So I'm trying to get there. Okay, see they're behind. Let me move my head there. So you can kind of see that little... So that guy, you could see I was taking damage on my legs earlier. Alright, so let's... Oh God, and this chat. The chat keeps coming up no matter what the hell you do. It always pops back up. You keep turning it off, it keeps coming back on. Highly off. Okay, so I can't use the cuddy for 15 minutes. Because it's probably destroyed my ship. Don't forget you died from running too far. Oh. Don't even get me started on that. Cut us back. So now I've got to wait 2 minutes and 40 seconds to get my ship back because I might as well claim this because I got yeah, and kind of moving, you know, because he's trying to moving off these screens. These screens are just horrible as well. Alright, so we might as well take a look around. We might as well take a look around this station. Let's go down to the bazaar area. Wait a minute. Okay, so we can't do that mission anymore. Okay, so yep, unable to do that mission. It cancelled the mission. Alright, so there we go. We've got no more mission. So all that effort trying to get to a ship. Yeah, this game. It's. I'm actually ready to call it quits on this game completely and play something else. Something that is a little bit more chill. I am getting too frustrated. Yeah, I mean, like I said, by all means, sign up for an account and play with the free plays, but do not spend money on this game until they actually deliver something that is playable. Until they prove that they can deliver something that is playable. They have, in my opinion, they have yet to prove that they can actually build a game. They can build pretty things, but I haven't seen a game yet. A playable game. A game with actual game loops. I've yet to see it. Now, hopefully, if they eventually release Squadron 42, that might, now I'm saying might, they might free up resources for this for the PU that they could actually add in, you know, like game systems into the game. Might do that. However, my worry is as soon as they release Squadron 42 Episode 1, they will immediately start working on Episode 2 because they've talked about 3 episodes for it. So that means that the resources won't be released for the PU. So you're going to get this thing dragging on at the same pace it's going now, which is a snail's pace. And for those who say, oh no, look how much they've done. Yes, they've done a lot of pretty things. Where's the game? Let's see if she gives us something else.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
There may be a contract I can toss your way. Unfortunately, things are a bit slow right now. I'll keep you in mind if anything turns up, though.
Yeah, Elite is making more progress than this game.
That's how it's gonna be.
What? You just told me you had no contract for me. Idiot. What else is on here? Yeah, I mean, I am optimistic that one day they will actually get around to making a game. It looks great. You know, the environments and stuff like that are, there's nothing else like it. You go into the different cities. I mean, actually, have you guys seen, have you seen the new thing that they've just done, the Arc area, yeah, Arc Corp, Area 80, Area 18 and stuff like that? Yeah, we can actually take a fly down there and have a look at that. So let's do that. Let's do that, because we obviously we cannot get any missions done. Every time we try to do a mission, we die, or the mission is broken and doesn't work. So screw that. Let's go into let's fly to Arco. Missions are just can't do them. Now, what happened yesterday is Diabolus, Dragon Diabolus, popped in. He plays a lot of this, and we actually did 2 missions. But those are missions that he knows works. He said, "There's like every other one, you're probably not going to get it working." So this is another. This is kind of Alevsky. Yeah, there's shops down there, there's bars. You can buy guns. Now, I mean, the other thing is there's guys walking around with no pants. Because he's like totally relaxed. But I'll show you like the shopping experience of Star Citizen. You will do this once. You will actually do this once. So what you do is you say, look at all these guns. Let's see. Ooh, this gun looks interesting. Let's inspect it. You pick up the gun. And that doesn't work. Okay, so good demo, good demo. Let's inspect this one. And that doesn't work. Alrighty, so none of that's working. Great. Good demo. But anyway, you pick up the gun, you can hold it in your hand, you look at it and all that sort of stuff. End of the day, this is what people are going to be doing. Going to a screen, saying, I want that gun. Yep, and buy. Because it's going to be way easier than running up to each item and, trying to find the item and sort of stuff like that. So you're going to do that other thing with the shop thing once. The rest of the time you are going to use these panels. But they did spend months and years getting the picking up and looking at stuff working. Like I said, too much stuff on trying to do things real life. Not enough time spent on actual game. Alright, so now I'm gonna die. I'm stuck. Yep, so I'm stuck. I can't move. Right, that's another place I told you I stream everything that every bug that is out there I have hit. Every single bug. There is not a bug out there that I have not hit yet. But of course, people just say, you know, a lot of the fanboys will come in and say, oh, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. So it looks like winning demo mode in the... Okay, Grixie. Now, if you log out and log back in, you start in your bed at the last planet that you landed on. Maybe I'm going to try... No, I think this is... I think I'm connected to the Australian servers because I'm trying best server. I am going to connect to the EU server. That will probably get me a better... You see, I'm in Thailand, right? So whichever server I connect to, I've got 200 plus ping. So whichever server I connect to, 200 plus ping. Australia should be 130. Should be 130 for me. Because Thailand to Australia is 130. However, coming in from outside Australia, you go through Telstra and stuff like that. I don't know if what they're doing, but it's definitely not. I definitely don't get that. So now I'm on the European servers. Maybe this server will be better. Alright, well, 45 frames, 47 frames instead of 30. So there's that. Maybe the server was up to shit. I don't know. I don't know. No, there it drops. Yeah, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh. Alright, so let's try pick up a ship and let's try fly to Arkham for more low frames per second. Alright, so you know what? If we're gonna go out, let's go big.
Your vessel exceeds the size limitations for our pads.
Oh,
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again later, or select a different ship.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter
That
jelly
is
time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go, there you go.
Oh, so we can't do that one. Oh, let's try if we can get the Aquila. Last time we crashed out in the Aquila.
There, all set.
Never really been able to fly this one properly. Hangar 2. I don't actually own an Aquila. But actually, you see, I'm not joking about how I just managed to pick up every single bug that's available. It's scary. It's scary. And I've yet to be able to do a mission on my own. just can't do it. Alright, so this used to be the smallest multi-crew. Now it's pretty much the couplers and freelance have taken that role. But honestly, I don't. This is kind of what do you call this, medium? Kind of medium multi-crew type ship. And it's a multi-purpose ship. So you've got your bay. Well, this particular one is the killer. It's made for exploration. It would have a rover inside there, or you can fill it with cargo. Got your kind of beds and actually a table. And then you've got your cockpit over here. Now the killer is one with the. It loses the turret. It loses the turret, but it gains a large scanner. Well, Logan, the thing about what they've done with this is there's no kind of cheating that you have extra space inside. The ships are kind of the inside and the outside match perfectly. You know, there's no kind of, you know, a lot of these games kind of Mass Effect games, for example, the ships inside are way bigger than they are on the outside. However, the space usage inside the ship is it's not great. That's why a lot of people don't actually like this one, because the layout inside is pretty crap. I mean, but it has kind of got that spaceship look feel. There's no captain's cabin. So, let's just... Let's go up here. There, put it on cruise control. Ah, crap, cruise control doesn't actually work. Alright, so let's, so we've got to go to ArcCorp. So ArcCorp is a city planet. So kind of like Star Wars, you know, is it Corellia? So kind of like in Star Wars, Corellia and stuff like that. It's an entire city The planet is one entire city. It's actually, it's really impressive. I have to say, it's one thing. Like I said, there's one thing I'll never take away from these guys. Is impressive graphical work. Coruscant. Yeah, I love Star Wars, but well, used to. But I'm not I've never been one of these guys who, you know, is like, well, yeah, in the law, this guy said this, and this guy said this, and the law doesn't agree with you. Therefore, you wrong, Mr. Lucas, you wrong.
What a drive.
I love that. Alright, so we're in quantum travel now, so I don't need to stay in the seat. Oh, you mean the I don't really read the Star Wars books, but most of my Star Wars lore, I actually really enjoyed SWTOR. It is absolutely one of the best single-player MMOs ever made. It's great. It's really great. The storylines. I mean, I would have loved that game to just be a single-player game. MMO, it was crap. So there you go. There's your little snuff biter sitting in the back with your components and stuff like that. But yeah, SWTOR, and that was all about the Old Republic. I mean, there are so many, you know, with Revan and all those guys, so many good opportunities. That's all from books. So many good opportunities for, you know, decent movies. However, with Disney making the movies and their woke approach to everything, I don't want them to make any more movies. SJW Soul, yeah, oh yeah. Well, the whole what do you call it? The sequels, the current batch of 3 that they're doing. What's it? The current trilogy, is it the sequel trilogy? So you've got the prequels, you got the Star Wars trilogy, then you got the prequels. So this would be the sequel trilogy. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. If you don't want to spoil Star Wars, do not watch those. Quite simply. That's end of day. Lucas made many mistakes with the prequels, but they were still way better. It's like I actually rewatched the prequels not too long ago. I watched all 3 of them, and okay. Where is it? Annoyed the living shits out of me. Alright, so that Jar Jar Binks, Anakin Skywalker, the biggest wine baby ever in all 3 movies. But visually and story-wise, way better than anything from the sequels. The sequels were just absolute rubbish. Well, I mean, look at the whole Captain Marvel fiasco. I haven't seen Endgame, so don't tell me anything about Endgame. But I have seen some videos. that have pretty much said that Marvel's only in 15 minutes of the entire movie. So that makes me actually maybe want to see Endgame.
Fan selected.
How far are we? Oh shit! So you see, look at okay. So we take, because we're not in a giant ass ship. This is going to take us a while to get there. So yeah, the thing that was happening with the Captain Marvel thing is they actually cooked the books on that a lot. A lot of reports of people with who own movie theaters saying that the movie theaters were empty. And that the tickets were pre-bought, but the movie theaters were empty. Sounds like a bit of book cooking there. The toilet's missing. Okay, but anyway, so this is so this is the constellation. You've got this big ass bridge area, which, I mean, with the turrets. Can I even get into the turrets? Oh, okay. So this is the scanning turret. No guns or anything, it's just for scanning. Yeah, it's just a scanner. That's all it is. So the normal constellation has a proper turret there. This one just has a scanner. That's kind of why I thought this ship was a terrible idea. When you go exploring, you're probably going to want to be able to protect yourself because you're going to be far away from any help. So removing guns, probably not the brightest idea. Oh yeah, the Andromeda is a great multitasker missile boat. The thing that killed the Andromeda for me was in, I think it was 2.6, where they decided to make it completely unmaneuverable. So if you had a fighter, it was impossible to track anything with your front guns. You just couldn't do it anymore. So a simple little fighter could actually, actually that's French actually wrote up a letter to send to them, or post on the forums or something like that, some feedback, which I totally agree with. But what they've kind of, so the latest thing they said with the exploring is you won't be doing blind jumps. So if you look at the map here, you see how you got all these Lagrange points and stuff like that. These are places you can jump to. Say I want to see what's over here. Is there anything over here? Let me jump over here to scan here. You can't do it. You can't blind jump to nowhere. Which pretty much kills any sort of exploration. I mean, you see, and this is what I'm saying about they're doing pretty graphics, but they totally not doing any gameplay. And that's kind of where I'm having a serious issue with this whole thing. Is I'm tired of pretty graphics. I want to know what the actual plans are and what the actual game systems are for gameplay. Enough with the graphics. Tell me what, have a clear indication of how do they intend mining to work. Now they've released some form of mining, which is kind of the scroll wheel to adjust your power. But that's as good as pushing a button to mine, like you did in the in Elite. You just push a button to mine, in the initial Elite release, which was boring as hell. That's akin to that. So, what is the actual and what are they? What is the main intention for mining? Where is the gameplay for that? Not necessarily, Logan, because I mean you can scan ahead and you can see if anything is in your path. The trade lanes are not going to remain. You got jumps between two known points, but that doesn't prevent asteroids and comets and stuff like that getting in the way. Or somebody parking a big ass ship in it to block things so it smashes into them. You know, so I can't use that. I definitely can't use that as an excuse. You've got scanners and stuff like that. You can look ahead. How's scanning going to work? We don't even know how scanning is going to work. Yes, they've got this one thing which sends out a pulse wave or whatever, but I mean, nothing's really been expanded since then. Everything is at such a basic level that we just don't know how any of these systems are going to work. I mean, I don't know how you can do exploration if you can only travel along known paths. How do you even do that? Oh, we should be arriving at Arcorp soon. Huh? Where the hell's Arcorp? Oh, this is a new mechanic that they added in, that your quantum drive overheats. So you have to
Fan selected.
wait for cooldown. Yeah, but then you're gonna have to have a sensor range that can. You're gonna have to have a sensor range that will be beyond anything that you've currently got. Now, where the hell is this point? Right. I don't know where I'm going. I am going to have to set this thing again now. Clear route. Set route. Yeah, I mean, I tend to have a lot of problems with the way they're developing this game. I really don't agree with it. Agree with a lot. I mean, I just remember the whole fiasco with Freelancer, where the only way the reason you got to see Freelancer and you got to enjoy Freelancer the game, which was by Chris Roberts, the only reason you got to see Freelancer and play Freelancer was because Chris Roberts was kicked out. He was removed from any sort of management position of that game. That is the only reason you got to see Freelancer. If he had still been left in there, you would never have seen Freelancer. And I'm just afraid that we're going to have the same situation here, where we will never get to see Star Citizen. Because there's going to be constantly adding stuff and doing stuff and rewriting stuff and then going back and changing stuff and rewriting it and redoing it and adding. And I mean, this game is nothing like it was pitched. Not saying that's bad, but it's nothing like it was originally pitched. I think they're cutting things. Oh, but they are, you know, but having trains that run on tracks is important. So, you know, cut the things we want, add the things, you know, that make no sense at all. Alright, so where's my... Okay, so there's no... Let me turn the ship off. Wait, no. Well, yep. That is true. Let's power off.
Weapons system is off.
Okay, so we've powered off the ship. Oh, yeah, French. So I spent the first 2 hours of the stream trying to do a mission. I still have not been able to do a mission. Okay, so we've got the path set. Power up. Yeah, so the only two missions I've ever been able to do, well, yeah, the only two missions I've ever been able to do are the two that Diabolus showed me yesterday, which I wouldn't be able to find again, but those are the only two missions I have been able to do since 3.0. And I can't even get to ArcCorp now. Great. Oh god, I can't even get to ArcCorp. Look at this. Let me try say persistent save. Log out, log back in and see if it works then. Try jump to another location. Okay, we can try that. Let's try com array. Let's try this one. Oh no, yeah, that's not working. Yeah, that's just not working. The whole UI is broken. Yeah, the whole UI is broken now. Alright, so the UI is completely broken. So I can't even set another location. So let's try this, see if this works. Okay, so apparently entering the bed and and logging out is a way to save it. However, I learned something yesterday. So you enter the bed, you're in the bed. You want to exit. Nope, don't do it that way. That way it won't save it. You have to press F again and then log out like that. That apparently should save it. Makes no sense, but that's how it works. Yeah, well that's exactly French. I mean, this is what people don't get. We criticize and we complain because we want the game to work, and it to us, what they are doing is the exact opposite of making it work. And it's, if we didn't give a shit, we would just laugh at all the people that are... Okay, that didn't work. Oh, God, so now I've got to start all over again. And now my ship's gone as well, so I have to wait 15 minutes to get the ship back. So there's another bug that doesn't work. So this is why it's just impossible to do this. To be fair, the works in the background. Moshpit? I don't know if I agree with that completely. I honestly don't know if I agree with that. There are, I mean, Elite dealing with 1 billion stars and 18 billion star systems, and people in multiple instances all over the place and stuff like that, all on one server, or kind of one. Star Citizen is broken up into dealing with 50 people per server. You know, and cross-platform. Yeah, and Elite does a cross-platform as well. So I don't get that excuse. The only reason Star Citizen infrastructure, as Matt says, is humongous is because they didn't want to use existing technology that is proven and works, and decided to reinvent the wheel from scratch. That is honestly the only reason. It's the same reason why they would do things like, oh God, where am I? Where the hell am I? It's the same reasons why they have moving trains and stuff like that instead of a hidden loading screen. Did they need a moving train and stuff like that? Nope. But did they do it just so they could say, oh, we don't have any loading screens, and moving elevators, oh, so we just don't have any loading screens? That's what they did. I mean, like, for example, they carry on about, you know, all elevators actually move and things like that. Now, if I pull up a ship over here, and, no, screw it, I'm going to take the hammerhead. Oh no, I can't load the hammerhead in here. Alright, maybe the cutlass is working again.
Alright, your ship's all ready for you.
Now look at this. So, Hangar 2. Alright, so we're going to take this elevator to Hangar 2. Now, according to them, the elevators and stuff like that all move, so it's actually moving to it. Now, let me ask you, can you say that the elevator is moving, or this is a loading screen? I would say you can't. Even ones with the glass and stuff like that. You can't. So did they really need to make the elevators move, or could they have just done a quick and easy loading screen that blends in with the game so you don't even know it's a loading screen, which most games do? Example, Tomb Raider and stuff like that, when they crawl under a tree to get to a new section, that's the loading screen. Did they need to do everything that they did in order to do that? No. Did they do it because they wanted to be special? Yes. Is that screwing everything up completely? Yes. And there you have it. That is Star Citizen, the reinvention of the wheel that doesn't need to be reinvented. And that is why it's taking so long. So no, they did not build the engine from scratch, but hell, they changed the engine so much that they might as well have. Yeah, look at, I mean, I'm not saying Elite is perfect. Elite's networking is crap ass. I mean, they're using peer-to-peer networking, which for a MMO makes 0 sense in the world. It is the dumbest one to use. It's too high latency. It's, you know, it's not, you cannot, what's the word? Not expand. It doesn't scale well at all. So it works with 2 or 3 people, but it really doesn't scale much beyond that. And shows, you can, you know, whenever you have a lot of people in an elite instance, it's a nightmare. You look at EVE, for example, which isn't using peer-to-peer, and you could have thousands of people in an instance. Yeah, they slow down time a bit, but it's, no, it still works. And I mean, that's, you know, I don't know.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Oh, there's a lot of rewrites. I mean, the flight system has been rewritten multiple times. Graphic systems have rewritten multiple times. Item system rewritten multiple times. And yes, rewriting stuff is part of development, but they've got no real plan of what they want to go to that I can understand, or that has been communicated. You know, it's always looking for the next fancy technology and stuff like that. Like when, for example, Nvidia announced the RTX thing, I was like, oh shit, that's another 2 years tacked on to Star Citizen, because they're going to rewrite the entire thing for RTX. They said they're not going to. I don't believe that for a second. They still need to rewrite everything for Vulkan. So they still need to do that. So they have stated that they will be supporting Vulkan, and they're going to do everything for Vulkan. So everything needs to be, you know, all the stuff that has to be redone for Vulkan, for the Vulkan engine. Now that I have to agree with, the Vulkan engine is definitely the better one to go to over DirectX. But still, it's just, you know, it's just one constant rewrite. And it normally wouldn't happen because people have a feature set and what they want the game to be locked down pretty early on in development. You know, so that is what you're aiming for first release, and anything addition is kind of put onto the, you know, to do later, or, you know, version 2 or whatever. That's how a normal game development would work. But these guys, because they're not following normal game development, they are just tacking shit on and rewriting stuff and adding years and years onto the progress of what's needed to make the game actually work. Now the thing is, I'm not a game developer, but I am a developer, more of a corporate style stuff, and this is the shit that you need to get locked down. You have your budget, you've got to work with it, you lock down exactly what it is you want, you get your core done, and then you start, you know, doing the pretty stuff, and, you know, kind of in your testing phase you figure out where the problems are, and then you rewrite those specific parts, but you know exactly what the core is. That gets done as fast as possible, you know, with specific sections requiring the extra work. Oh yeah, and it's the same thing, French. It's like they've got all these fancy, like I was saying with the shopping, you've got these fancy picking up things, looking at them, and that people are going to do that once. And then they're going to use the terminals because they're quicker, easier to navigate, and faster, and waste less time. Go in there, get your stuff, leave. The trains and stuff like that, things like Hurston, Arcorp, and those big planets, nobody's going to visit them because they take too long to get around. You are going to find alternatives where you can land your ship, get your stuff, get in your ship, leave. Way quicker than having to land somewhere, except for the visual thing of it. Yeah, the only reason you go there is for the visualness of it. Once you've done that once or twice and you've had your feet, you'll never go back. That's, you know, that's gamers. Gamers, that is what's called the meta, the most efficient, what's the most efficient tactics, most efficient tactic available. Meta, most efficient tactic available, and that is to waste the least amount of time. So any planet that takes you longer than 5 minutes to do what you need to do before you can move on to the next one, people are going to avoid. In 7 years they could have done, well, you know, yeah, it upsets me because I want this game to be great. I want this game to be good. I want to be able to play this game. But that's not a possibility at the moment. And that is upsetting. It's really upsetting. Alright, so we're going to try and do this whole thing down there again. Most efficient time allotment, most efficient tactic available. Yeah, those are all kind of things for meta. So there we go. Our Cutlass is on the way. Alright, so the wow factor, I mean, it's like the wow factor wears off pretty quick. Let's actually go. I mean, but I will say that visually this game is exceptional. But then again, at the same time, Elite visually is exceptional as well. You know, you look at elite ships, you look at the even the stations and stuff like that, and the planets and that, they look fantastic. Yes, they haven't done atmospheric planets or stuff like that, but in Elite visually it looks absolutely great. You really cannot find too much fault with Elite's visual appearance. You know, and it's like, why is this one... Okay, now it's running at 60, but why when you at a space station it runs at 20, and Elite you can get the same machine running at 120 frames per second? Yeah, or you see a couple of ships, you know, something's a little, you know, I think a lot of games are at Star Citizen level of graphic fidelity and do a much better job of it. I hate to say that, but that's kind of what it is. I mean, when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out and we look at that city, you know, from what we've seen of the demos and stuff like that, Yeah, the big thing is by the time Star Citizen comes out, it's actually going to be on the lower quality side, visually, of the games that been released at the time. Now it still looks good, but it's taking so long that other companies and games are surpassing it. And doing it better, and that's kind of the scary part about it. Yeah, and this is all because we want the game to be great, and we want people to play it. We want to have a full universe and stuff like that. But but I just feel that the attachment to realism is destroying the game. Is destroying the actual gameplay. So, does that make sense to anybody? That by making something so realistic, you actually remove the fun aspect of the gameplay. For example, having to walk for 30 minutes because you can't run because the game doesn't allow you to run because of your heart rate. Now, I can understand using that, the heart rate thing, when you're in combat and stuff like that, so that you can't just, run full speed around shooting everybody. Your heart rate matters. But when you're not in combat and you're around the city, you want to get to places as quick as possible so you can continue with the game. But because other people have complained that they will ruin my immersion if everybody's running, they try to artificially limit that sort of running. It's just, to me, that is things that actually end up ruining the gameplay for the sake of realism. Which, this is a game, it's not real life. And if you think this is real life, you should go see a doctor. Usually one with a special head shrinking mechanism. Because this is a game. Game of the mind. Kiri, I wish you were joking, but I don't think you are joking. Oh god. And the sad thing is we can see them doing that. We can actually see them doing that. Oh fuck. Yeah, look at that. Look at the shadow from the sun. You can see the shadow as I'm moving further is creeping up. I mean, like I said, this is impressive. This is really impressive. The way, they've got the lighting and everything else working and stuff like that. But then again, if you're going this fast, wouldn't photons be kind of hitting and lighting your hull up a bit? Kind of like it's at the front. Ah. Right, so how far are we? Oh, so our engine's going to overheat soon. Hey, Sugar Shrimp. You say ahoy. I'm actually... There was an update to Raft. It wasn't a major update, but we played Raft during my 24-hour stream, and I'm thinking of playing Raft tonight.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Hey, because it doesn't take long enough to get from one place to another. Let's add overheating engines. Because reasons. Oh no, 15 minutes to get from one planet to another is too long.
Attention.
Let's add
Engines overheating.
a cooldown period. Did I ever play Stranded Deep? I never did. Let me just... Stranded Deep. Do I even own it? A plane crash survivor somewhere in the Pacific. Recent. Oh, all reviews mostly positive. Recent reviews mixed. Release date 2030. Oh, it's still in early access. Oh, it's got a new. Yeah. You know what, Logan? Maybe I'll try that tonight. Maybe I'll get that and try that tonight. See how that goes. That's a good idea because I'm in the water phase at the moment because of my scuba diving and that sort of stuff. I'm in like a little bit of a yeah, so that might be an idea.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Yeah, we have been playing Dungeons 3, which is an absolutely awesome little game. Dungeons 3 is great. No power.
Engines powered. Attention. Engines overheating.
Oh, so apparently my engine's overheated.
Quantum drive is now off.
I will, Logan. I will. I'm going to blame you. Okay, so my UI is not coming up. Freaking kidding me? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this UI is so broken.
Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. Okay, so we should be coming on ArcCorp now. So this is that city planet. I mean, so there you go. They can actually see all the city blocks and stuff like that.
Is now off.
But now let's I seriously hate this. Come on. Really? Double click, double click. there, Area 18. Alright. Okay, so that's, I think, on the other side of the planet. Where is it? Yep, nighttime. So, city at nighttime. Yeah, so
Quantum drive is now off.
So look at that. And you can actually fly down anywhere and get close to the buildings and stuff like that. You know, some blocks that are all high rises, others that are low rises. It's, I mean, like I said, visually, seriously impressive what they've done. But unfortunately, the problem is that's all they've done. And I like how a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, people that are doing the art aren't the programmers and stuff like that. Yeah, but you need the programmers to implement all the stuff into the system. So that's taken away from people that would actually be used to develop the actual game. You know, and so the argument of, oh, the people that make the assets aren't actually part of the game. You know, it's not taking away time. It is taking away time because you need the developer to implement all those assets and make, you know, the code for those assets to be used. It's like kind of saying, oh, making furniture for a building. Yeah, they're not taking away, you know, it's like you need movers to actually move the furniture into the building and set it up right and stuff like that. It's all connected. And especially something like this where this is all programmatically done. You know, the guys build the assets, but then you have to insert it all in programmatically and stuff like that. It's not the artist doing the city, it's programmers doing the city using material provided to them by the artists. You know, they have to build the engine to populate everything and stuff like that. But of course, one thing I learned, do not argue in a Star Citizen channel, because they will beat you with, it's like the same thing of arguing with, don't argue with an idiot because you will lose, they will beat you with experience. Heads, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, what they've done is that they can generate an entire planet, a city planet, and make it look good. Is a hell of an impressive feat. And like I said, graphically, I will never take anything away what they've done. My issue is that they're concentrating on this instead of actual gameplay systems. We don't know how exploring is going to work. We don't know how mining is going to work. We don't know how cargo running is going to work. We don't know how bounty hunting is going to work. We don't know how salvage, repair, what's all the other things? Medical, none of that. We've got no idea how any of that stuff is going to work. And those people say, well, we do if they've written documents. Those documents mean nothing until they've actually put it in game. And even those documents are so... Even those documents are so kind of broad that really you can't actually use them as... Alright, now where is Area 18? So I would have to go into... There. What's that? That's Area 17. Oh, that's Area 18. Even something as simple as that, I have to go into Quantum Drive in order to find the location I'm supposed to be heading towards. A simple thing of having, you know, of having a key showing you where you're heading to. Having a HUD element of where you're heading to. Nope. Can't do that. And these are the things that annoy me. Alright, so now, what am I? 4 kilometers up. Alright, so let's see. At least I added that to the top so it's easy to find.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. So now this comes the question, where is my assigned landing bay? Okay. Okay, all right. Alright, anybody have any idea where my landing bay is? Is it down there? I see zero indication that this is the landing area that I'm supposed to go to. But hey, it looks good graphically. Okay, I don't know where my landing bay is. I honestly have no idea where my landing bay is. And I'm not even being stupid about it. I just don't know where it is. Now I know this is supposed to be like a little spanner or something like that. Okay. Let me actually ask for another landing bay.
That request has already been granted.
Great. So they refuse to tell me where I am supposed to land. Now I'm assuming it might be one of these things that are open, but I don't know. Let's just land over here, because we don't know where our landing bay is. We actually got zero idea where our landing bay is.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Right, let's try this again.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, what the fuck is my assigned landing bay now? Oh, there the spanner is. See, this is, you know, this is called making a game that, I mean, I honestly don't know what these guys do sometimes. I really don't. Yes, yeah, the landing is pretty awful at the moment. Okay, so what I do there is I do that, then I do that, and then I try squeeze this in there like that. It's the only way I found that actually you can sort of get any sort of... Okay.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Let's jump out there. Okay. All right. Oh, so here we are. Now, after today, I won't be playing this game for at least another 6 months. It's like, oh, I don't see a point in it. This is the public version of the game. Yes. Yes, this is the live version. Did I actually... Did I hit that button? Oh, I did. Yeah, French, that feedback... How the hell do we get this guy here? What's he doing here? Hi! That is still the best thing ever. It's the best. If there's one feature that I think was worth implementing, it was that. It was that. Best feature in Star Citizen ever. But you know what the funny thing is? They didn't implement it. They got another company to implement it. It's not even something they did. And it's the best feature. Yeah, but it's using another company's technology and stuff like that. They had made a whole big thing where people started bitching about it, that they didn't do anything with it. It was another company that they sourced it out to, you know, using their camera technology and stuff like that to do it. So they can't actually take credit for it.
We're sorry.
They can take credit for the idea,
Time to depart.
but not something that they
Return
did.
your ship to storage.
Okay, interplanetary domestic.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the
Okay,
area.
so yeah,
Thank you for your
so this will
cooperation.
probably be where they kind of have passenger flights to. No, kitty. This will be where they have passenger flights to other planets and stuff like that, and maybe where the commercial liners, but they have sold people passenger carriers. Also, not implemented in how that, or have any idea of how that's actually going to
For your
work.
safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
I mean, what happens if you're carrying people, you know, you're doing a passenger liner, you're carrying people, and you decide to stop playing? What happens to your ship? Or you crash or something like that. So again, another thing that they've sold chips for with absolutely zero idea how it's actually going to work. They sure to working as well. Maybe integrating the two technologies. I don't know. I honestly, I just don't know anymore. You see, the thing is, French, I know for you it's difficult because you've met a lot of them and dealt with a lot of them. I've only seen them on TV, so to speak. So I've got no sort of personal relationship with any of them. So I see it from the outside point of view, not the inside. Oh yeah, more trams. Oh, but these are flying ones. Oh, it does seem like a guy's, it does seem like that. I mean, a lot of them seem like good people to hang around with and have a conversation, you know. And I do enjoy the technical conversations and stuff like that. Alright, there we go. So we're on another train. Kitty, come on. My kitty's trying to steal my headphones. Actually, I wonder if the face cam thing will work with the kitty.
Stand clear.
Alright, so we're going to have a look at the city as we're flying. There, look at that. I mean, you know, the tech that they're using and all that sort of stuff to do this stuff that's really impressive. I mean, you cannot take that away from them. But again, does this really need to travel through the city, or would a loading screen that had this playing be sufficient? My answer is you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You would not be able to tell the difference if this was a animated loading screen. Come on, Kiki. Hey, Deco. Just give me a second.
Now arriving. With convenient connection trams across all major commercial areas.
This is what's been putting my headphones
Business travel.
and picking on me all day long. He looks cute. That's the real thing here.
Stand clear. Doors are now closing.
Also, she doesn't cover her poop. Oh shit, I'm going back. Gotta get off the train. Also, she doesn't cover her poop. So she drops the juice in the litter box and she doesn't cover it. The other cat comes in, cool cat, comes in later and covers her poop for her. I'm not even joking. She just drops it and she does make smelly poop. She really does. Don't know why. The other cat's fine. Hers is just... The boy cat is perfect. The girl cat, not so much. Oh, but I forgot to get off the train, so I don't know where... Oh, I'm heading back here now. Oh, cool cat. Well, cool cat has trained us well. Walk up to him and go. Wait, I want to spot at you. Oh, come here. I want to make faces at you.
Stand
Dude.
clear. Doors are now closing.
Hi. Princess cats can't clean up that. Don't clear that. Well, it's actually okay. So it's kind of funny. Cool cat. He will climb onto the bed. And I have to lift up the blankets and he will come sleep under the blankets next to me. Right, that's how he starts sleep at night. She gets very upset that he's under the blankets and will jump on top of him, on top of the blankets, till he runs off the bed, and then she'll curl up in that spot on top of the blankets to sleep. She's a very jealous little girl. Very jealous. Okay. Are we... Okay, but she definitely likes soft things. She likes to sleep on the bed. She likes to sleep on blankets, on the couches. Anywhere but the floor. Cool cat's like, no problem, he'll sleep anyway. In fact, he prefers not to sleep on the bed. Although, he does like the couch. Got a leather couch. He does like to sleep on that. Alright, so this is Area 18. Right. They got all the advertisements, and then they're very important when you're coming over here. Where was that? Aqua Plaza. Oh, there it is. Now this, Now, very proud of this. Because this... is it? So this advertisement, you see the particles actually bounce off you. Look, you can see them on my armor. This was important development work. Anyway, there we go. So this is the new Area 18 Arcor Plaza. Actually, haven't really explored this too much. Are all those side alleys and stuff like that still around? So I heard Twig might be hiding in here trying to sell people LPI. I'd like a hot dog, please. Nope, he doesn't want to sell me a hot dog. $100 happy stars. Oh, what's on you? I really haven't explored this area at all. Oh yeah, so this is the new Arcor area. Oh, this is that other new quest giver or whatever.
You're kind of off the beaten path, aren't you? I know, it's a strange place to hang out, but I quite like it here. It's quiet. Well, quieter. I'm Tisha Pacheco, but people call me Twitch. If you're wondering, back here it says two things to me. One, they're an adventurous spirit. Two, they have some time on their hands. Fortunately, I'm a freelance time manager. I keep people busy. So if you find yourself looking for something to occupy your time, then I know people who are hiring adventurous spirits.
I'm not going to bother trying to do something. I'm actually not going to bother. It's too much work.
Never mind.
Too much work for it to fail. I'm too annoyed to actually try doing something. Actually, what do you get up there? Get up. I want to have a look at the view. Why won't you let me have it? Alright, so yep, you can't. So we can't actually get a good view of that. Alright, well, I never found her before, so that was a first thing. I mean, really, at the moment, this game's kind of like a walking simulator. To look at pretty graphics, because unfortunately, I have yet to get a mission that wasn't actually shown to me. Just pick up a random mission and actually get it to run. Trade development. This changed the job well. Has this changed for what it used to be? No, this is exactly the same. No, the mods have changed a bit. Oh, deliveries. I mean, that really does look good, doesn't it? But then again, at the same time, so did Mass Effect. You know, you look at the cityscapes over there, or the Citadel Stadium. You couldn't go there. You couldn't go to the places, but it looked good. And now this, you can kind of fly through the buildings. Is that really going to make a big difference to my life? Not really. What's the tablet? Well, let's see what's that. ATMs. Hey, tough guy. Have a helmet. Good for headbutting people. What's this? Oh, this. Closed off. To lead us. At a beautiful 23 frames per second. Oh, there we go. Block. Oh, G-lock. So this hasn't changed. This I was sitting here the other day. Entrance is a little bit better, but hasn't really changed that much. The back alley's changed a bit. It's actually got a good view. What else is there here? That's a vulture. Does that kind of proportion? No. How long do you think he's going to be doing this for? I saw the pole, I don't know what to do, so just... You gotta cave into your craving. Doritos. Till next patch. really is. I'm hungry. You know, it really is impressive, this. Is it actually worth the effort? Is the question. There. Damn, she getting rather a little bit peckish as well. Yeah, they still got a lot. Oh, this guy's still trying to. We came here last time. This guy was still trying to decide what to get. He ended up not buying anything. He ended up not buying anything from this hot dog guy, and this hot dog. Oh no, this is it. Oh. You can do it! There's a letter. Original. Nope. Nope. Haven't been able. Alright, so. This is what happened with the mission. This is the first 2.5 hours of the stream. It's a server crash. But this server did kind of work better than the Australian server. So there is that. Alright, so first actually, you know, we could try some Star Marine. I haven't tried that yet. Which is kind of the first person shooter thing of it. Yeah, so we eventually managed to fly across the galaxy to pick up a mission, and we had to talk to the person a couple of times to finally get her to actually say, oh yes, I have a mission, and it was to go pick up a box somewhere. So then we tried to get a ship. That took us a while. We eventually got into a ship. We flew to the mission. We are about to get out of the planet and pick up the box, and the ship killed us trying to exit the ship. So we ended up right back where we started. So then we tried to get another ship to go pick up the box, and the ship killed us again. Then we try to get a, then we noticed that we no longer had the mission. So we went back to the person to get the mission. She said no, she's got no missions for us. And then we got stuck trying to go through an elevator, and we had to restart. And then we just gave up, and that took 2.5 hours. So then we decided, hey, let's go to Hurston. Or let's go to ArcCorp. So we flew over, so we started flying to ArcCorp, trying to get a ship. And then the ship said, hey, I overheated, you're gonna have to wait. We waited, and then we tried to get to ArcCorp, again. And the UI wouldn't work. We couldn't actually pinpoint the thing. So we had to log out and log back in. And that started us back on Hurston, or no, Levski again. So we started back on Levski. So then we had to get another ship and fly, and we just made it to ArcCorp. We were looking around, and then the server crashed. So that is my entire session today. I've achieved nothing. I've achieved absolutely nothing. And I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. So let's try some Star Marine. Alright, so let's play multiplayer. Let's try elimination. Let's go for EU. And let's go find a match. Sounds like a regular day in SC. I mean, it's pretty, but it's definitely, I just don't understand. I don't understand how some of the other streamers can do this full time. Can play this every day. I don't get it. Waiting for other players. Alright, so I'm the only player in here. So obviously nobody's playing Star Marine anymore. So this is pretty much a very, very generic shooter. There is nothing special about this shooter at the moment. First person shooter. I mean, I want to go, you know, what happened to the whole cover system where you move and it gets you into cover? You know, I keep doing this. I keep moving here to get into cover. And kind of expecting it to work like the Division, you know, where you move up against a wall and it kind of puts you into cover, and it just, yeah, they showed all the things of how they had all the stuff leaning from cover to shoot. So where is that stuff that they've been showing? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, so obviously I'm alone on the server. Nobody wants to join, nobody wants to play Star Marine, so it's already dead. Patch is just, I'm playing on the European servers, so maybe I'll try Oz server. Let me try Oz server. Maybe people in Australia are playing. Elimination is the kind of the death match. No, nobody in Australia is playing that. I guess the map's changed a bit. Now it's in grey mode because it's not the match isn't live yet. When it goes live, it gets into colour. Oh, you can't go through there anymore? And you can't break these windows. Okay, so they changed that. The windows used to be able to break and you could go EVA. So that's gone now.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Oh, it's a Siemens Stan and his bananas.
There you go, there you go.
Alright, so nobody wants to play Star Marine. Okay. So let's exit that. Alright, let's look at the Arena Commander, which is kind of the dogfighting arena. Now we could do a single player thing. Yeah, let's just try a single player. Let's try the Vandal Swarm. Broken Moon, sure. Which ship will we use? Really? Yeah, let's check the Saber Raven. Customization. Okay, so weaponry. Oh, weapons are okay. Oh, so you can rent stuff from there. Oh, eh. Okay, so select ship. Okay, launch gate. Alright, so this is the
Aegis combat assist.
I don't know how well this
Green.
and I'm on my mouse and keyboard, which is
Vandal Swarm initiated.
definitely not my preferred method.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Hey, where are they? Okay. Oh, this one. Vandal Scavenger. MP system offline. What the hell? God, this is awful. How can my engines be overheating if I'm still doing everything in tolerance?
Remaining.
That is just absolutely terrible.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Yeah, I don't like the mouse and keyboard. Alright, so let's try this. I've done it while my flight is a bit overheating.
Danger. Engines overheating.
But I haven't done anything on the engines. Jesus Christ. You know what? Yeah, shut up, stupid thing. Oh god, where do I turn these? Oh my god, where are my guns now? So I don't even know how to turn on my guns for my EMP. Why they aren't? And I can't hit shit with this thing now. Hey, I actually hit him. But so oh, and the flight system's overheating again. Alright, where the fuck are these things? Oh my god, I can't. Thruster. Ah. Power. There we go. Wow, that's overly painful. Okay, so... Oh, well, great. Now I can't even hit him. I knocked him out, and I can't hit him. Excellent. So I EMP'd him, and I can't hit him! Holy fuck! He's actually just floating there, and I cannot hit him. Yeah, I've got to say I am not a fan of this new system. And yet I'm overheated. How I overheated so quickly and why I'm overheating, I don't know, but below the heat level that it's supposed to be. Yeah, strafing definitely is not what it used to be. But it's not as good at that. Jesus, playing with mouse and keyboard is horrible. And EMP, you bastard. Ah, there you go. Oh, so there you see, I'm just EMPing them. Yeah, so I'm EMPing and then killing because I can't actually fight them. Big surprise. Yeah, that's why I haven't really got involved in any combat in the game. Because, I mean, I used to love the combat. I've actually finished Vandal Swarm with a P-52. There we go. That should have knocked him out. At P-52, I beat Vandal Swarm. But there's no chance I'm going to be doing anything with this at the moment. Alright, yeah, so we're going to call that over there. Not going to continue with that, that's just horrible. And the noise of that EMP is driving me batty. Even if you turn the stuff off, that noise is going to continue. That's another bug. I just exited Arena Commander and it's taking me to Star Marine. What? Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, Diabolus is online. He's probably doing Star Marine now as well. Alright, but I think this is where I am going to actually probably end the stream early because honestly I couldn't be asked to play this anymore. Point blankly, I couldn't be asked to play it. Now actually one of the things I'm going to play is tonight I'm actually going to have a look at Stranded Deep, which is a survival. I was going to play Ark tonight. I mean not Ark, Raft tonight because it got an update. But I'm thinking of trying out some Stranded Deep, which is a survival game. That you're stuck on an island. Survival of a plane crash. This one. I haven't got it yet. I'll just have to pick it up. Take a role of plane crash survivor somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. So I'm not 100% sure about this game, but it looks like it starts out the same way as The Forest, but it looks like he's stuck on a little island. But we'll see. We'll have to. Yeah, I don't know this game. But we're going to have a look at it. Yeah, well, The Forest also... Yeah, The Forest... The Forest turns weird. I do need to play The Forest again. But what I'd like to do with The Forest is I'd like an actual server. Set up a server that is up so that people can, jump in and play and stuff like that. Not kind of dependent on one person's game. So this is in early access 2015. So I'm not too sure how far it is. What does New craft, raft. Multi. Oh, so there's no multiplayer. Okay. But we'll just see how it is. All right, that's fine. I mean, we'll have a look at this and yeah, have a look at this tonight. I mean, it's not too expensive, so why not? Have a quick look at this tonight and see what this is about. It's kind of like the same sort of thing with Subnautica. I thought, let me just have a look at it. I feel like a survival game. Let me try Subnautica. It turned out to be an absolutely brilliant game. So maybe this game is good. I don't know. We are going to try it. So this is what I'm going to be playing tonight. So make that in about 2 hours time. Normally it'll be an hour, but I can't be asked to say Star Citizen anymore. Pretty much reached my limit of tolerance that I can for the game. So we're going to play this tonight, and that's it. That's it for the stream today. Let me see who else is streaming at the moment. Now, Oxygen not included is next month. We got to be playing a lot of that when that gets released. So let me see who is. I was even thinking of doing some Magic the Gathering because there's the new pack release, but not really sure about that. So what I'm going to do is if you're interested in more Star Citizen, I'm going to host Mr. Mighty Roth, who is currently playing, and I will catch you guys later. So till then, you guys have yourselves a great time. Don't get annoyed by the bugs like I am. It's not healthy. Laters.